Look like a boy band. Right, okay.
You shouldn't have done, you shouldn't have said that.
Right, okay, so here we are, everyone. Everyone's in good spirits, as you've probably seen. We're outside St James's Park. Listen to this. It's not often we're going to say this. Newcastle United 5, Sunderland 0. I don't care what level that is, that just sounds really, really good. More on that at the moment, but I want to get Rob's thoughts on Kenedy has escaped that ban.
Yep.
What a lucky boy.
Very lucky, he deserved a goal. I mean, I won't comment on his performance, it was shocking. I won't say any more on that, but yeah, very lucky. It was right in front of the ref, very lucky not to be sent off, because the ref must have seen it.
Well, he did see it because he gave a free kick.
That's
why he hasn't been given the 3-match ban.
I was absolutely baffled by just the free kick being given. So yeah, really lucky, and I have no idea what was going through the minds of the panel, you know, to face retrospective action.
He can't because the referee's given it.
I guess, yes.
Put it in his match report. So absolutely delighted that Kennedy's somehow wrong decision by the referee. But you know, to our benefit, you'll only miss the Chelsea game. So let us know what you think on that. Let's get on to tonight's game. Attendance, first of all, we'll begin there. Almost 3,500. That's some support, mind you, for another 23 game.
Hats off to every Newcastle fan that went there tonight. You were in great spirit, and you know, we can only thank you for, you know, the way you supported the lads, and you know that reflected in the result. Yeah. And the lads needed us, you know, tonight. And it was a poor season last season in Premier League 2, but the lads really showed the fighting spirit. And okay, it was under 23s, but at the end of the day, that's going to breathe massive confidence going into the next game. And we could have got more.
Because the under 23s, we know we've covered them a lot on both of our respective channels, and we will be this year as well. But there's a lot of them who are deadwood and moved out the club, and the squad's a little bit smaller now. And you know, there's a lot more Geordies playing tonight, and 3 or 4 of them scored tonight. They'll be over the moon about that, won't they?
Yeah, Chalman got a couple of which was brilliant. I mean, some of the passing, you know, tonight was just absolutely brilliant, exquisite. I haven't seen that in a long time, and you don't see that a lot in our under 23 football, which is a shame. Like you say, you do say deadwood. There is a lot out there at the minute that are obviously playing for loan deals. The window's still open, of course, but
well, when I say deadwood, the players have already been gone.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's still a few in there as well that'll be playing for like loan deals as well, you know, to sort of get first team football. There's a few in there that are far too good for the under 23s. They need League 2, League 1 football. Some of the ones that you've mentioned,
like Sterry, Longstaff, Roberts, Woodman.
I couldn't name them all off the top of my head, but the ones that you see on the pitch, they're too good for the level, and they need that jump up now to the next level. But in terms of the overall complexion of the game, again, we could have got more.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was pretty easy. I let you hold the mic. That was easy, wasn't it?
It was. Thank you. I mean, you said before that Sunderland were actually the favourites for it, and they started well. But we came to the game very quickly after that, and after 2 goals, they seemed to not give us a threat at all. I think Woodman only saved 1 shot, and after that, it was easy sailing. And you know, they were really good goals as well. You know, we really did outperform there. I know you liked Longstaff's pass.
I was creaming over that one.
And it was Wilson. His cross as well.
What do you think of him?
He looked brilliant. He looked really good. He's the England international, isn't he? And looked really pacey, looked really skillful. Great cross as well for the 5th goal.
What do you make of the, because there's 3 of them, the likes of Watts, you've seen Wilson, Sorensen coming up from the 18s to the under 23s. What do you make of that tonight?
They stepped up in fantastically well, and they looked really right at home there. And I mean, one of the bigger players you could say that was missing was Fernandez. Yeah. And to see Alan as well stepped up from the under 18s, I think, as well.
He's
and
another one who's an England international.
He looked really good as well. And yeah, it's just encouraging to see there's actually some talent in there, because the academy gets a lot of stick and a lot of well, not stick, but you know, it's sort of said to be, you know, it's not
just the team, it's the facilities and the Peter Biasty carry on as well.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like we need to upgrade the training ground, does it?
No, I think we still do. Rob, haven't really got your thoughts on the game tonight. You don't got massive amounts of under 23s. You got more the first team, but you've seen a few of them tonight. And is anybody like, oh bloody hell?
Oh yeah,
there'd be a few, wouldn't there?
Yeah, Long Charman, Sean Longstaff, definitely. In my defence, I did spend the past 3 years in Swansea, so I haven't been able to sort of...
No, it's not your fault, I'm not picking on you.
Alright, thank you. Picking up something there.
Swansea's under 23s?
Yeah, it was an excellent performance, I think, by all the lads. I mean, obviously the defence, I mean, it took Woodman 85 minutes, well, it took Sunderland to 85 minutes to get their first shot on target and for Woodman to make a save at last. But yeah, it was decent defending. I mean, we limited Sunderland.
Feels good to win, doesn't it? I know the Sunderland fans are going to turn around and goes, oh, it's the reserves, it's the under 23s, it means now. But you know what it is? Because of their decline, I'm not trying to have a go at Sunderland, because of their decline, this is the nearest thing that we've got.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unless we face them in the Checker Trade trophy. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I last saw a massively laid-back performance from Newcastle, from any Newcastle side, and it was just lovely to see, just easy. Next up, ready for the next game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, who's stood out for you? Did you go along the lines or someone similar?
I was impressed with Charman. I was impressed with all the Geordie lads that scored, and that was the main thing. You know, it means so much to score past like Sunderland.
You just took the words out of your mouth. What does it mean for the Geordies?
Massive.
Because these won't have a derby. A lot of them, probably, no disrespect, won't make it at that first team.
Huge.
This is their, I don't want to say it's the biggest game their career has, but this is their what's the word? Cup final? Is that the right way?
Yeah, it is. You're right. I mean, it's a game which they'll never forget. And when you're playing in front of 3,000, yes, it's not a lot compared to what you're getting 52,000 a year, but it's going to be massive for them going forward, you know, and they say, oh, you know, I've beaten Sunderland at St James's Park in front of 3,000 fans in a game, in a league game which meant a lot for us, and you know, that kind of could have turned my career, you know, going forward. And I have to say, you know, all the lads stepped up, each and every one of them, and when the game, you know, was there to be tough and Sunderland were favourites, we put them in their place.
We'll describe what they'll be feeling like down there below in the dressing rooms right now, the Geordie lads.
They'll probably be ecstatic because especially because obviously when you brought up and you know the classic story of walking through the stadium and knowing the rivalry and knowing and rowing the club, yeah. To beat Sunderland at any level is always a big boost, and at this level, you know, we're in a league. It's competitive for them, and they have a point to prove. And I think with the current first team deficiencies, which I'll try not to go into too much, there are gaps. It's fair to say there are gaps. One that could be filled by, I don't know, Sean Longstaff or maybe Jamie Sterry, but. Yeah, they just have to take their chances. They have to take any chance they get to perform on a big stage in front of a crowd, because if they don't, then they're not going to make it.
A negative, Roland Aaron didn't play tonight, which is a little bit alarming. His future looks elsewhere, unfortunately, because we've seen him on his Instagram post that he was actually out shopping with his sister. Make of that what you will, no pun intended. You like that one, don't you?
Yeah.
Rob loves a pun. But congratulations, Steve Harper, getting the goalkeeping coach as well. That's linked with the under 23s and obviously Garcia as well. Let us know what you think on an absolutely marvellous night. If you weren't there, it is a cliche, and I've said it on your channel, Sharky's done a vlog, so pop over, link in the description. If you weren't there, it's going to be one of them games. Where were you? Absolutely unreal. What a night it is. Fantastic. Thanks. Bye bye.
Doesn't really get much better, to be honest. Like before the game, like our coach was saying, you need to play the game, not the occasion. So, I mean, keep your head, don't let the emotions get the better of you, and just it's the best night you could play on it, really. A little bit of rain, perfect pitch, and I think we just absolutely just dominated them completely.
Yeah, it was it's unbelievable. Ben said so before the game. You don't get many better nights than this, and to be able to play against Sunderland obviously at St James's Park and in front of a good crowd, and I think all the lads sort of just relished it, and obviously everyone really enjoyed it. I think the scoreline obviously helps, but yeah, great night, and obviously to be able to share it with him is special as well.
Matty, was that an especially special result to do it against Sunderland and also to do it playing with your brother?
Exactly, it's like a dream when you think about, I mean, just playing at St James against Sunderland's obviously a big dream, but to do it with your brother makes it even more special, so it was great to do it with him.